Designer brands like Gucci look tacky and sometimes cheaper than non-designer brands. I work for a retailer that sells designer brands, and when I see some of the pieces I wonder why or how some of them are even purchased. Versace is a brand I've never understood how it's not considered to look tacky as hell. Granted, I'm not talking about all designer brands. I'm just stating I don't understand some of the fashion and why it's not considered trash or tacky. I've actually never understood the appeal of Louis Vuitton bags. I personally hate the color brown, and just the way their bags are designed is so ugly to me. I mean, I know it's subjective. I just don't really get it. It's not that unpopular inside the industry. So much that the New York Fashion Week has way more of a commercial and creativity appeal than the Europeans' Fashion Week for insiders. Beside that, Gucci and Versace really explores a kit share, to not say tacky, niche of luxury brands. Versace defines itself through the Rococo style. In the same realm, Celine and Saint Laurent sell minimalist pieces, B&W. Chanel explores a romantic style, with flowed and pleated skirts. It isn't that all luxury brands are tacky, just that Swatch defines itself through tacky, campness. Not really clothing, but Beats are an amazing example of this. Shitty headphones with a brand. Gucci is what poor people think rich people wear. Gucci relies a lot on trends and what consumers want right now. For true luxury, I think about Hermes. I can't afford either. I'm just a fashion design student and have to study different levels of fashion consumerism and entry points for consumers. Hermes consistently uses the highest quality of materials and the highest craftsmanship. Gucci was luxury to the max when Tom Ford was creative director decades ago. It's now become more of a high-end streetwear brand, rather than something that elevates womenswear. Sorry if I sound pretentious or like a know-it-all. Just trying to provide context and information on this topic. People pay thousands of dollars to look like a fucking idiot. Basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even Botox. I prefer nice stuff that's a semi-name brand. Fossil, Levi's, Vans, Eddie Bauer, they kinda stuff. Supreme shirts look tacky as fuck, especially the white ones with just a Supreme logo on the front. It looks like a 49-cent shirt you get from a promotion. I'll try to explain it. I worked as a model for 2 years. Well, basically rich people like to wear very expensive clothing that make them look ordinary, because only they understand the price of this. It kinda helps your self-worth and self-esteem. Also, other rich people recognize this and can see that you're also rich. I like nice Italian clothing, the tacky stuff that people who can barely afford it but are trying to look like they have money is the stuff with the Gucci print all over it, or whatever brand name plastered across it. The really nice stuff by those brands is low profile and doesn't let anybody know what you are wearing just by reading the name that's all over you. The ultra branded stuff is cheaper and meant to show people you can barely afford to wear it, or you are desperate for attention. Source: used to live with a guy who owned $25,000 worth of blue jeans. He would wear jeans that said Giorgio down one leg and Armani down the other, then a hat embossed with the Armani eagle, and a shirt that said Armani so many times it made a big Armani, with a denim jacket over top of it, all with a huge bedazzled Armani eagle on the back and Armani written all over the front too. It was embarrassing to go in public with him. They definitely can. My husband and I were talking last night about that after I got an ad from some designer, I forget which one, on Facebook. It was their spring line of vegan leather clothing, and a weird looking, plain black, vegan leather t-shirt was $3,000. We were astounded that just because of their name designers can sell pleather at prices far beyond genuine leather prices. I call folks who must wear noticeable brands modern day mini pearls. As a part of her act, she left price tags on her hats so others could see how much she spent. Anything that's excessively branded just screams new money. Gucci, Gucci, I'm not poor anymore. Gucci, Gucci, is it really obvious that I used to be poor? Gucci, Gucci, I must prove that I am no longer poor. Gucci, Gucci. Bill Gates dresses like shit because he has nothing to prove. Also, as someone that lived abroad in Asia for years, Everyone and their mother has a fake LV bag. Now Louis Vuitton brand just screams tacky to me. When people wear understated super well-made clothing made of high-quality materials and zero branding, I'm like, damn, that person has serious money. When I see someone with a Gucci bag, I'm like, damn, this idiot really just blew all their money on that tacky bag and they actually think I'm jealous. I do agree that some brands are extremely tacky. I mostly prefer brands like Chanel, Celine, YSL, or Bottega Veneta because they aren't as flashy as Gucci, Versace, or LV. I have not purchased any clothing from any designer brands. I mostly shop for unknown designers who are just starting. What I do is search for the quality. If the quality is great, then I know it's long-lasting and worth my money, but I do have a price at where I set myself to purchase something. For example, I found these really beautiful leather boots that was priced at $700 but was on sale for $250, and I snatched that baby up. Have had it for 3 years, and there is not even a single scratch, buff, or dent anywhere on the boot. You want to be aware of purchasing something that is going to last you for a very long time to get on the return of what you purchased. Overall, fast fashion makes you spend more money than when you save up for a quality brand. I have a nice collection of designer sunglasses that I wear, and I take very good care of them, and they don't have scratches at all. They also don't show the logo because the ones I purchase have the logo on a super tiny area of the sunglasses. I have no need to show off I bought expensive sunglasses. I only bought them for the quality and for long-term reasons. I'm lower middle class. I only have one Gucci bag and it's a vintage that was purchased in 1994 by my mother's stepfather, and she gave it to me. It's not the typical Gucci bag that has a huge G logo on it. It's a brown satchel that has the Gucci name in small print on the metal of the bag, and it looks very classy. It just depends on the person you're seeing wear these brands. Some people just want to feel special because they have a designer brand, and purchase the most obvious bag that has the biggest logo of that brand so people can obviously see it. They just want people to see them as if they have money, but you don't know the situation of that person's finances. They could just be in a lot of debt to be putting up with these appearances. I never have debt on my purchases of brands because I save up before buying it.